Welcome. So, I want to share with you a revelation that God gave me. So, one morning I was sitting on my bed, and as usual, I was spending time with the Lord. I was reading the word and I was reading my devotional, and all these thoughts kept coming to me, which has happened, many times actually, where those thoughts were just coming to me like, I got to get this done. I got to get that done. And I couldn't focus on the word. I couldn't focus on reading because those thoughts kept coming to me. Oh, I got to take care of the dishes, or, I homestead, so I got to take care of this or that out there with the animals, or, all these thoughts kept coming to me. I got to get this done. I got to get that done. And I started to get really amped up and felt stressed. I started to feel stressed out over it because I'm like, oh, I got to hurry up and get these things done. Okay, Lord, I'm going to finish reading this and then I'm going to go get this stuff done. And then God immediately brought to me the scripture in the Bible about Mary and Martha. And I received a revelation right then that what was happening was, here I am being Mary, sitting at the feet of Jesus, and Martha's coming along saying, we got to get this done. Come do this, come do this. We got to get this done. And, you know, what's amazing is in the story, I'm going to read it to you actually real fast. Luke 10:38-42. This is the NIV version. As Jesus and his disciples were on their way, he came to a village where a woman named Martha opened her home to him. She had a sister called Mary who sat at the Lord's feet listening to what he said. But Martha was distracted by all the preparations that had to be made. Sounds familiar. She came to him and asked, Lord, don't you care that my sister has left me to do all the work by myself? Tell her to help me. Martha, Martha, the Lord answered, you are worried and upset about many things. Ringing a bell here. But few things are needed, or indeed only one. Mary has chosen what is better, and it will not be taken from her. So that is what was happening to me. I was sitting at the feet of Jesus, and here Martha was coming to try to pull me away to go and do all this work. Pull me away from what really matters, what's really important. And that was sitting at the feet of Jesus, getting filled with the Lord, getting filled to the full. And she was trying to rob me of that spirit of Martha. So I'm here to tell you right now that if you find yourself sitting at the feet of Jesus, spending time with him, and these thoughts start coming to you, say, no, Martha, I am not going to have this taken from me. I'm going to sit at the feet of Jesus until I am filled to the full. Then I will take care of the things that I need to take care of. And let me tell you something that's really awesome. So I have found that when I spend ample time, I call it my ample time with the Lord. When I spend my ample time with the Lord and I get filled to the full with him, and I'm praising him, I'm worshiping him, I'm reading the word, and I'm just feeling his presence, and I'm getting filled up, filled to the brim, filled to overflowing. I find that I actually accomplish a lot more in littler time. And on the days that I've actually succumbed to that, when I've actually gave into that, like, oh my gosh, I need to go get this done, it's like my mind is not very clear. It just seems like it's so clamored with like all these things that need to get done, and I'm not thinking clearly, and it feels like, I'm stressed, and I'm trying to like get as much done as I can. I might have 16 things on my list to do, but for some reason, I might get maybe 3 of those things done in all the whole day. And I cut my time short with the Lord, and so I'm here to tell you that I don't know how God does it. I know that spending time with him does clear our mind. It clears our emotions. It helps us to focus on him, and all of that. But on those days, it's almost like he stretches the time or something. I don't know, but I know God is the great creator of everything. He created time. He can do all things. So somehow he does it. And I'm just here to tell you that it is not worth giving in to Martha. It's just not. And I promise you that when you tell her no, she will leave. She will leave. And, so you'll be able to just focus on spending that time with the Lord. And all that stuff will still be there anyway. When you're done spending time with the Lord, it will still be there. And you can take care of it then. But you'll be filled. You'll be filled with the Lord. You are going to be filled till overflowing. Not just that, but you don't want Martha or anything or anyone robbing you of your time with the Lord, because in that time with the Lord, that's when you get revelation. That's when you get healing. That's when you get all of these things. And, he's given me so many revelations spending that time there with him. And I promise you, I can wake up feeling just like, meh, and by the time I'm done spending time with the Lord, I feel like I could just dance on the clouds, and I know that sounds far-fetched, but really I feel so wonderful because his presence is so beautiful. So don't let Martha take it from you. You have a blessed day.
You call me out upon the waters, the great